So this is Susan Nicklin, she's one of my long-term clients, and we're going to do a little Q&A today. Right, Susan, so we'll start by, I'm going to ask you a few questions. Can you tell everyone a little bit about yourself, the Susan outside of the gym?
Right, okay, so I'm a hairdresser. I've had my own business for 37 years, which I've just recently given up to work by myself. So I'm winding down a little bit now. Brilliant. It's been hard work for 37 years with my own business. So kind of joining Tracy's Ladies was something extra on top of that to get us away from being in the shop all the time. I've got 2 daughters who both got little boys, so I've got 2 little grandsons as well.
Excellent. Well, my second question was, you've been a hairdresser for many years and you ran your own salon. What was that experience like, running your own salon?
In the beginning, I think it was easier, but as the years got on, it got harder and harder. I think things have got way more demanding. The government wants people to work harder. They want more and more out of people, and everything just got harder.
Yeah.
Way more demanding.
Definitely.
Way more demanding.
Hairdressing's long hours, isn't it? It can be long hours. You're constantly on your feet. You're always chatting because you've got to keep your customers engaged while you're doing the hair. How did you balance that kind of lifestyle with looking after yourself?
I didn't really, I would say, I didn't really make time. I would be somebody who maybe started things and then couldn't make the time and would quite easily give them up.
Yeah, definitely. So your fitness journey with me, you've been training with me for nearly 4 years.
Yeah, January, 4 years.
That's flown, hasn't it? Do you remember what made you start in the first place?
Yeah, so it was actually the January slump, when you feel awful in January, and one of our clients is a member of Tracy's Ladies, and I could see how much she was enjoying it, and I thought, I need to join something that isn't just fitness, it's more than just fitness.
Yeah, excellent. What were your first impressions of the sessions or the group when you first joined?
Straight away, absolutely loved it. I loved it because it was a community. It wasn't just going in and training and leaving. The ladies were so warm and friendly, and I know everybody says it, but it's totally true.
Yeah.
And the vibe that you got off when you came out, you're absolutely buzzing.
There's no better feeling, is there?
No.
So what is it that keeps you coming back week after week, month after month, year after year?
I think eventually it just clicks and it just becomes really part of your life, and I know that might sound really cliche to say it, but it does. It just I couldn't imagine not coming out.
Yeah, it's like it's a habit that you formed, isn't it? That it's like cleaning your teeth and brushing your hair. It's just something you do for your health.
So if I had an injury or something, I'd be gutted. I'd feel I'd have FOMO. I'd be missing out. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, definitely. So looking back, how do you think you've changed physically, mentally, or even in your confidence since you started?
Massively in all 3. I think physically I'm definitely stronger than I was. I couldn't imagine what I'd be like if I wasn't coming, what my body would look like and what I would feel like. Mentally, I've definitely changed. I've challenged myself to a lot more than I ever would have done if I hadn't came to Tracy's Ladies. What was the other one?
Your confidence.
Confidence, that's definitely grown, definitely.
Yeah. As well as we get older, these things are harder. Like you were saying about your body there, you don't know what your body would be like if you didn't train now, because as we get older, it's harder to keep the body when we were 20, isn't it? It's like it's a much harder time, especially like going through the menopause and women's hormones, and they say middle-age spread, don't they? But
I'm always comparing myself. I think every year in the summer, I think next summer I'm going to have a better bikini body than the year before.
Yeah.
And really, it's not ever really, you've got to work at it, don't you, to keep it the way it is. But and I don't know, you go on Pinterest and you look at these things and you think, right, next year I'm going to look like that. You're not going to look like that, but it's a version of yourself.
But you do look good though. Like even in the gym, when I was coaching yesterday, I could see the muscle definition in your arms, like. You would never have that, and it's building the strength for when you get older, so you can manage to do the activities that you need to do every day just to live, isn't it? You're known for making everyone else feel good by doing their hair, because there's nothing better than having your hair done by a woman. Has training helped you feel good in your own skin as well? Your hair's always lovely.
I always take the mick for that. Training made us feel good in myself, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I mean, yesterday morning I didn't come because I didn't feel 100%, but I came on the night time and I felt so much better for coming on the night time, because I would have just sat there on the city, probably eating rubbish because I didn't feel 100%, watching television, whereas coming here stopped us eating rubbish and doing all them things, and when I went home I was less likely to do that because I'd been here. So
definitely. So I think, and I'm sure everyone else will agree, and the ladies definitely are always complimenting you, you always look stunning and you carry yourself really well with so much confidence. Nice. Has exercise played a role in that?
definitely, because I think when you exercise, you've got body confidence, and the body confidence shows in all the other things, doesn't it?
Definitely shows in everything you do, doesn't it? What are some of the biggest lessons you've learned about health and fitness now compared to when you first started?
Well, one, this morning, I woke up early this morning and went for a walk. I would never have done that before. So I think pushing yourself, you never regret a workout. So even if you think, oh, I can't be bothered, the best thing to do is come, because you never regret it. You're glad of coming. Fitness wise, I think you just feel so much better for it. You just do get up off your backside and do it. You feel better for it.
So how do you think, since you've now closed your salon, how do you think your approach to self-care has changed since you gave it up?
Well, it's early days just yet. I'm going to have more time on my hands, because I do intend working less. That's the plan. I think, like what we were just chatting before, you end up doing more and more for other people. I hope to still make time for me. That's going to be a hard thing. Rather than doing stuff for other people a lot. So. But I'm going to still make sure I get here 4 sessions a week, definitely.
Because working, sometimes you can drown yourself in work, can't you? And sometimes, although you had the salon before and you had staff working for you and things, and you work really long hours and you put all that hard work in, and it's hard running your own business. Now that you're doing sort of working just for yourself on a smaller scale, you've just got to be careful that you don't pass that boundary of taking on too much, haven't you? Because that can then become where you're working all them hours again.
I know, I've been warned with that, because I know what I'm like. I can't really say no to people. I'm happy to go and do it there. You know, it's easy to say, oh well, come on, I'll do it.
Because when you go in the salon, like you kind of go 9 to 5 or whatever, but you're going to have people going to you, could you fit us in at 8:30 this morning or 6 o'clock in the morning?
And I'll say yes, I know what I'm like, I will.
And this is where you have to be careful, because you don't want to like spoil that really good place that you're in at the minute. Do you think that having the consistent routine with training, so Susan trains with us like 3 to 4 mornings, mostly 4 mornings a week. Do you think that consistent routine has helped you cope with the changes in your life and your work?
Definitely, because I would come in the morning intended to be the days before that I actually do work, so I come here before work. So I think it's channeling me energy in the gym would stop us overthinking stuff about work. So it would take me, when you train, you don't think about anything else, you're just training. You haven't got time to think about anything else. And then we'll go for a coffee, then bang, I'm straight at work. So you haven't got a chance to overthink things.
When you're training in the room, you can't think about everything else, just you kind of leave it outside, don't you, because you can't bring it with you, because you're just focused on pushing yourself. So you've been part of the group now for nearly 4 years. What does Tracy's Ladies Fitness community mean to you?
I would say that's one of the biggest things.
Yeah, one of the biggest things. And you get involved with stuff outside of the group, and
the friends that I've made are absolutely massive. We've done many things together. We've had holidays together. We've done walks together. It's huge, and you know, everyone's there for each other in good times and bad times. And
it doesn't really matter who you are or where you're from.
No.
Everyone has a different background.
Totally different walks of life.
It's great. You've seen so many ladies, obviously, with the time that you've been with her. The retention in the group's big. Most people don't leave. But you have seen so many ladies come and go. What do you think makes this group different from anywhere else?
I think probably the warm and friendliness of it.
Right.
I think that's what it is. I think some gyms probably people put the earphones in and they don't talk to each other. They have all that you just come and go. Here you're accountable. You've got to be accountable.
Definitely.
A lot of it is the friendliness. Definitely the friendliness. Obviously yourself, because it's your attitude towards people that gets people to make people come back. I think one thing for me that did as well is I think you use people's names a lot, and I think when I first joined I thought, oh, nobody knows who I am, and because you use people's names a lot, that sticks in other people's heads and well, I remember my name and I'm not such a stranger anymore. So I think actually joining, you're not a stranger for long.
And that's really big, that, isn't it? Because sometimes I think with the accountability as well, sometimes when people go to a gym, just to a generic gym or even other group gyms, and the coach doesn't even know your name, there's no connection, is there? Like, I know every single lady in the room, I know what everyone's going through on an individual basis, and that's not to be nosy, so that I can understand everyone better. And that massively helps people feel part of something, doesn't it? Like, hugely.
Yeah, but when you use their name, I remember their name, and then so if I use their name to themselves, then I think that's so much nicer.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. It's definitely more of a personal touch to it, isn't it? What would you say to women your age? How old are you, Susan?
58.
58. You don't look 58, like. What would you say to women your age or in a busy profession who think about joining but they're feeling nervous or they're too busy?
I would definitely say the hardest part's walking through the door, and you only ever walk through the door for the first time once.
Yes, definitely.
Once you've done it, you've done it.
Definitely, massive. And for those people, you know, like I get a lot of people will say things like, I just work too many hours, it's too hard, I can't fit that hour in for myself.
No, but you can.
But you can, can't you?
Because it's easy made, particularly on a morning.
Yeah, because when you fit that hour in for yourself, you've done it, haven't you?
It's an hour when, what would you be doing?
Yeah, people scroll and
or that night time, evening night, you know, on an evening, sitting on the settee is an hour that you could be here.
Yeah.
Just organise yourself better.
Definitely. Right, just to wrap it up a little bit, what's your favourite exercise and which one do you secretly hate?
So I love ab exercises, although I love the new strength ones that we're doing.
Yeah.
I really enjoy them, and as I said to you before, after the turn of the year I would like to do more strength, to do the strength group classes, because I can see such a huge difference in the girls who are doing strength, so I really want to concentrate on that more. I hate get-ups the worst.
Get-ups. Get-ups are really hard, aren't they?
Get-ups
are a really simple exercise. If you've never done a get-up before, you literally lie on the floor and get up. But this is the kind of thing you need to be doing when you're in your 60s, 70s, 80s.
Just in case you've got to get up.
But it's true, isn't it? Like, loads of people. I've had people who are like in their 30s who have come in here and they can't get up and down off the floor with ease. And, you know, I'm not saying you've got to jump up and down off the floor, but a get-up just teaches you that movement to be able to do when you're old, and picking up stuff off the floor if you fell down, stuff like that. Like, it's massive.
But I love the variation because every time it's something different.
Yeah, it's exciting, isn't it? Like when you don't know what you're getting when you come through the door. We don't work on one body area, we work on all body areas, and it's always
sometimes it's high impact, other times it isn't.
Yeah,
so
it's really always different. If you could describe your 4-year journey here in 3 words, what would they be?
So let's think. It's flew over. I can't believe it's 4 years that I've came. 4 words, I would say it just totally enjoyable. What else? Friendship and just feeling great. Feeling really, really good. Yeah.
Would you say it's life changing for you?
Definitely. Definitely.
Now that you've stepped back from the salon, what's next for you? Obviously, you've got more time for yourself. You've kind of answered this question already. I was going to say maybe a few new goals in the gym, but we've already talked about you're going to do a little bit more strength work. We'll do strength work in the group sessions, but obviously when you're working like more 1-to-1 or 1-to-2, it's a little bit different doing that. So we've kind of already talked about that, but any more new goals for you in the gym?
Maybe, I mean, I do try and get 4 a week. I've never done a double. I'd like to try and get here
and do a double session.
A little bit more like that,
Good. Sometimes it's good to do a double just to... I think sometimes if you're in a really good place and you've done a morning session, you think, oh, like, I love that one, I've really enjoyed it, I'm full energy today, come back and do another one. Like, why not? As long as you don't overtrain as well, because overtraining can have a knock-on effect as well. Because sometimes when you overtrain, your body's not recovering properly, you get too tired. And it kind of puts you off your sway of things. But definitely brilliant. And finally, what's one message you'd love other women listening to take away from your story today?
This morning I was looking at Pinterest and there was a picture of a lady in a mobility scooter, and there was a picture of another lady with her muscles and her abs, and they're both exactly the same age, they're both 72. And I thought, I know it was probably very unfair the way it was done at the older lady. Well, they weren't. She wasn't. She looked an older lady, and I just thought she could have had illnesses and things like that to make her like that. But it just proved that if you look after your body, you're more likely to be the lady with the muscle and the abs. And I just think, just keep working at it. That's all you can do. Keep chipping away, and the more you chip away, it's not just about how you look; it's how you feel.
It's about moving your body, isn't it? It's about, and if you exercise and you look after your health a bit more, moving your body becomes easier. And then everything else just becomes easier alongside it, doesn't it?
It doesn't. I mean, I've got bad knees, and they were going to give steroid injections in my knees. But anyway, it turned out that the doctor said if you improve your muscles, what are these muscles?
Your quads.
Yeah, if you improve them, hopefully that'll help your knees. So coming has helped them. It really has. But I do think that if I hadn't, possibly my knees would have got worse and worse. So might have ended up with a knee replacement. So I'd be horrified to think that I could let my knees deteriorate by not improving the muscles. So I could have took it easy. I could have sat on the settee and thought, I've got bad knees. I can't do that because I've got bad knees. But instead, I've powered through it, and they're much, much better than they were.
And this is something that people don't understand if they've got a joint pain, especially like in your knees. Obviously, your legs carry your knees carry most of your body weight, and if you have pain in your knees, people panic and go, oh my god, I can't train, there's no way I can train. But actually, when you train, you build the muscle around the joint, and that's what's protecting the joint and making it stronger. It's like padding, it's like when you wrap up a package to send it off, and it's fragile, you're making it stronger by wrapping it up. And it's the same with your joint, really. So that's amazing. It's amazing that you haven't had to have them injections, and I love having you training with her. You're a really huge part of the group, and I just want to thank you very much.
Thank
for
you
doing that.
Thank you.